Right now, we'll show you the watches and warnings that the National Weather Service has already put in place, extending from Maine through New Mexico. We're talking about a couple thousand miles of winter precipitation. This neon green right here in Chicago, up to 2 feet of snow for most portions of that area. Right now we have an extremely heavy band of rain setting up through Clay, Oktibbeha, and Winston counties right now. We're talking about extreme heavy amounts of rainfall, up to 3 inches an hour, especially over the city of Starkville. They are just getting pounded with heavy rainfall. And not only that, but we're talking about extremely high winds, up to 60 to 70 miles an hour streaming from the north straight through the city of Starkville. Morning showing us a thin cloud deck above our skies this morning. We should see those clouds begin to break up, and the last remnants of snow, as we can see on the roofs here in town, should begin to dissipate and melt away. Right now we're still below the freezing mark, 29 degrees out there. A rather chilly start towards your Friday. A south-southeasterly wind, though, will be the case in point for this weekend as we watch our temperatures warm gradually throughout the weekend. All across the Magnolia State, though, we are sitting at the freezing mark or slightly below. 30 degrees in the Golden Triangle, still slightly cooler off towards the north. Tupelo, 26 degrees still for their morning this morning. We do have those clouds beginning to work their way in from the west. We do see the cloud line beginning to stretch in towards the Starkville area, out towards the western portions of the state. They're already under considerable cloud cover. We should see peaks of sunshine and clouds throughout most of the day today, and our future tracking will bring us through the next couple of days, where for your Saturday morning we do see thickening clouds, as to be the case around 9:15, most of the state under cloud cover. But towards the afternoon, we'll begin to see them dissipate, and we should have a rather clear evening out there, a pleasant one at that, with clear skies for most of the middle portions of the state of Mississippi. And for your Sunday, though, we'll be watching an area of low pressure as it begins to track its way towards us. We do have the clouds beginning to skirt their way in through the early morning hours, and this will in fact bring us rain for your Monday and Tuesday. For the weekend, though, we have an exiting area of high pressure that will begin to move towards the east, and as it does, we have warm Gulf air working its way in that will help to increase our temperatures, but also bring about some rain chances into our picture for your Monday and Tuesday. For today, however, it looks to be like clouds and sun, a high temperature of 41 degrees, so definitely a welcome number from the low temperatures in the 30s and 20s that we've been experiencing before. But we do have one more chilly night to get through, rather cold out there, 21 degrees. Under mostly clear conditions, should see some clouds begin to work their way in for your morning hours tomorrow. 50 degrees, though, will be the high temperature. Probably the best day of the weekend, Saturday, for you. A west-southwesterly wind at 5 miles an hour. And for your Campus Connect extended forecast, there's Saturday to be the pleasant day out of our 5-day. Low temperature of 21 degrees. Sunday, we'll begin to watch those clouds work their way in towards the afternoon hours. 51 degrees is your high temperature. And unfortunately, if you have the day off on Monday for Martin Luther King, looks to be like rain is in the forecast. But we do have rather pleasant temperatures for your Monday and Tuesday. 50s, the middle 50s, in fact, 56 for your Monday, and lows even above the freezing mark in the lower 40s for us. So we have a good start to the weekend, but a rather soggy one towards the end. Thanks for logging on to your Campus Connect forecast. I'm meteorologist Ian Guenther. For not just one, but two situations developing. One, in fact, right now is just towards the south of the Central Business District of Columbus, aiming for East Columbus, as a fact, right along Highway 82. Right now we'll zoom in, and this feature right here is known as a debris signature. It's associated with a passing tornado, and it's actually where the debris is being picked up by the tornado. Just towards the south and west of this, we do see where the tornado would be tracking off towards the north to show us where the couplets are being taken shape here, where the reds are going away from the radar and greens are coming into the radar. We can see a particularly tight couplet right here by the indigo blue taking shape just towards the south. Once again, if you are in the city of Columbus, you need to take immediate shelter. The storm is right on top of you, and you want to stay in your safe place until further notice. And unfortunately, we have another storm coming right on its heels off towards the south and west, another tight couplet taking shape just towards the south and east of the city of Artesia. Temperatures right now comfortable, 45 degrees. We do have a south wind at 12 miles an hour, making it feel like a 39 out there. And actually, we'll probably be hitting our high temperature right about now. We'll be watching a cold front off towards our west. Our temperatures across the state indicate that 33 degrees right now in Tunica as we approach the 11 o'clock hour. And right through the middle, you can see where our temperatures begin to change. 45 in the eastern portions in Tupelo as well as at the Air Force Base in Columbus. But off towards our west is where our temperatures remain in the upper 30s. 37 for Greenville and 38 for Greenwood. We should be seeing our temperatures drop off slightly throughout the day and definitely during the overnight hours. We have a pocket of 40s into the 50s right now indicated by our greens, southeastern portions of Mississippi as well as southwestern portions of Alabama. But often towards our west, out towards Arkansas, Fort Smith, 35 degrees. That will be making its way into our area to set up for our next winter system. We do have clearing conditions during the overnight that has begun to change as we have some wraparound clouds due to an upper level low disturbance right now centered just about north of Memphis. They're seeing some snow showers. We can't rule out showers continuing in our area as well as some snowflakes possible for our day today, but we will begin to see our clouds break up. For our Tuesday, we do see plenty of sunshine across much of the southeast, but our temperatures will be fairly cold. And off towards our west, this is our next big weather maker. We do see the beginnings of this to take shape around 6 a.m. We do see blues indicating snow and green for our rain that will work its way into our area for our day on Wednesday. And by the nighttime hours, we should see the precipitation begin in earnest across much of the state of Mississippi. Deeper blues indicating heavy snowfall here. Once again, it looks like north of Highway 82 could get hammered with 5 to 6 inches of snow. This is the same area that saw upwards of a foot in some places across southern Tennessee a couple weeks ago. We do believe that just towards the south of Highway 82, mainly rain, especially towards Jackson and even places like Macomb and Natchez. We could see about 1 to 2 inches across the Starkville area, but we'll definitely want to keep you posted and keep it tuned to Campus Connect for further updates. Today, we can't rule out those showers in the area. 45 degrees, light showers, and once again, it will be turning colder throughout the day and into the overnight hours. Clearing conditions, but 24 degrees. It will be a brisk night out there. We could see some wind chills in the upper teens with that wind out of the west at 10 miles an hour. For our day tomorrow, 44 degrees, should be clearing. A bit of a calm before the storm, sunny but still cool out there. And then for our 5-day forecast, we do see where our next weather maker begins to take shape. Wednesday, later towards the afternoon is when we begin to see the precipitation come in earnest across our area. That will last into the overnight hours and into the morning on Thursday. 37 degrees. We might not even reach that temperature if the snowfall is rather heavy for us during the overnight. It will keep our temperatures down, but it looks to be like a clearing will take shape for our Friday into Saturday. Temperatures in the lower 40s, reaching up into the lower 50s for your Saturday.